Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Libra? Wheel of Fortune, Sag energy at the foundation. Libra, I feel like you are in an energy where you're starting to have this increase of awareness and understanding surrounding things having to do with your stability, your foundation. This is leading you to a point in your life where you're starting to take control over these areas, whatever this is relating to. It really is the energy of starting some sort of new course, some sort of new life cycle. But Libra, this is all related to your fate, your destiny. And this has to do, I feel, with something in the area of your family. It could be job related. It could be living situations. Quite possibly, I'm hearing for some of you, a different area, town, city, state, maybe even country that you want to move to. But whatever this is here is a major change, and it's coming in at the foundation of the reading. You're going to be doing things in a different kind of way, Libra. This is a whole new approach here. There's also a lot of good fortune and karma connected to whatever this is here. And I feel, Libra, this is a vision that you've had for your life for a very long time. And it's like it's finally arrived. Like this is this bigger picture vision. When people ask you, so what do you want to do with your life? Or what do you see for your life? Or where do you see yourself 10 years from now? It's that, but it's here now. Like you've arrived at this energy now. And this is something you've worked very hard for, Libra. I just heard it's actually always been here. And this is always the way it works. You see, we have to rid ourselves of these snakes, these devils in our life that are trying to control the great wheel that's turning in the sky, that's representative of our life and these cycles. Your spirit guides here, taking note, right? Guiding you. It's like a math equation, right? You have to arrange certain energies in your life, remove certain things, add other things to the equation. But typically speaking, Libra, it usually has to do with things that you need to remove from your life. And then voila, you can see your way forward. You have access to this energy that's actually always been here for you. And you may be asking yourself, well, why didn't I have access to this energy before? Well, Libra, this energy is not something that you are to share with anybody. So the divine, your spirit guides, keeps it safe for you, doesn't allow you to access this energy. You must see these enemy energies in your life, whether it's friends, family members. It's going to show up in all sectors of your life here that are going to try and create obstacles, stagnation, and delays so you don't actually make it to this energy. These are the energies you need to recognize in your life so you can rid yourself of all this toxicity before you embrace this new life cycle. And Libra, I feel you have arrived. You have managed to rid yourself of said energies, or you're in the process of doing this now. But either way, this is an energy that is becoming available to you. What do we have at the sacral? Too many cards. Yeah, this all has to do with your stability. Some sort of long-term security is what I'm seeing here. There's an energy of victory here. Judgment, Pluto, Scorpio energy at the sacral. And this is you taking the call, Libra. Your ships have arrived. The horns are blaring. They're paging you at the docks. Libra, your ships have arrived. Come and claim your blessings. There's an energy of purpose here, Libra. It's like this inner calling. You feel it this time. I feel a lot of this has to do with the astrology. We don't have any planets in retrograde right now, and this is the first time this has happened in a long time. Okay, so it's like it's go time. I was picking this up in the Leo reading just before this one. The divine has cleared the path for you. All you have to do is rid yourself of toxic energies in your life that don't have your highest good in mind. That's it. You don't really need to do anything. I feel like a lot of you have already been doing the work on yourself. Just continue to do what you're doing and keep ridding yourself of toxic energies in your life. You are on the correct path. What you're doing is making a difference. If you've been seeing success in your life, well, you're about to see a whole lot more, Libra. Wheel of Fortune next to the Judgment. Oh, yeah. Okay. The divine cannot wait to deliver this to you. If you already have businesses, if you're entrepreneurs, some of you could be tarot readers. You're about to see a huge influx in subscribers, customers, whatever sector you're in. You're right on time, Libra. You're right on time. You could be having an increase in your creativity. Your spiritual gifts could be sharpening right now. You may even have an increase in this intuitive guidance you're getting. It's because the path has been cleared, Libra. You're no longer feeling isolated or fearful about your path or doubting yourself. It's like you're feeling very confident. Your energy feels very good. It feels very clear. It feels very powerful. It feels very meaningful, Libra. And as I'm looking at this Judgment card, I was talking about your ships arriving at the dock, and it's like, here's all your ships, and all your spirit guides are like, Libra, we're here for you. Come on, come get your blessings. And everybody's cheering for you, right? The divine sounding the horns of judgment. You being on the positive side of judgment, and whoever has been coming up against you or holding you back, well, I probably don't even need to say it, Libra, but the scales are tipping. That's probably all we need to know. Your blessings seem to be of some sort of gargantuan nature, Libra. Just imagine the karma that those who are on the negative side of this judgment will be reaping. The increase in all these areas of your life that I'm picking up are an indication of the decrease for these other individuals. What do we have at the solar plexus? Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and that came out on the side, so I'm going to consider it as an upright and a reversal. But Libra, like I said, you've been in this very hardworking, methodical energy, and whatever sector it is you are currently working in, whatever area of your life that this pertains to, you've remained very committed. I feel that you're looked at somebody who is very reliable, you're very thorough, and you're very good at what you're doing. Knight of Pentacles is a very methodical energy. Very, very efficient. And a lot of you have been on some sort of routine as well. This is making all the difference, Libra. I feel like you've finally gotten to a point where you figured out a routine that actually works for you, however that resonates for you. For some of you, I'm picking up some sort of workout routine at this solar plexus here. It has to do with your confidence, your self-image. You're noticing how ever since you've added whatever this is to your life, you're seeing growth in other areas. Makes sense, right? More self-confidence, better self-image. Growth will happen in other sectors of your life. Your money will start growing. People will be attracted towards you because you're functioning in your highest vibration. And this is after a time, I feel, of being very stuck, like you weren't seeing any growth. In fact, I feel like there was a point in time over the past few months where quite possibly you felt like the more work you did, the more you were losing. It's like an energy of feeling stuck or something like this. But I feel that this just had to do with some sort of negative force that was taking up space inside your auric field. This could have been people speaking negatively about you. This could have been individuals projecting some sort of energy onto you that was causing you to have some sort of lack of self-confidence. But whatever the case, Libra, you are on path. You're also doing something, I feel, to protect yourself moving forward. It's like you know the enemy's tactics. It's like you're ready. You've got your armor on. What do we have at the heart? The moon. Pisces energy at the heart. Libra, you guys are very protected right now. It's like the divine is guiding you through any sort of dangerous waters in your life. And this is all because you've recognized your own self-worth. You're putting yourself first with this Nine of Pentacles at the solar plexus. You're going after your highest happiness. You see your way forward. So it's like you have this default security team, your spirit guides, that come through to guide you into this new timeline, into this new energy. You're just naturally protected, is what it comes down to, Libra. There's also an emphasis around you listening to your intuition right now. There's a lot of illusions and distractions that are around, energies that want to pull you back into some sort of karmic cycle, want to project some sort of anxiety and fear onto you, make you feel like you're taking some sort of misstep in your life. Libra, what it comes down to is just take your guidance intuitively right now, okay? You don't need to be listening to people around you. You're stepping into a whole new life cycle. You've worked very hard to get here, and there's always going to be somebody who comes onto your path. Devil's always going to send someone in the 11th hour, trying to hoodwink and bamboozle you, okay? Just stay very forward focused. Keep doing what you're doing. You don't need anybody's crappy advice. You take your advice and your guidance from the divine, intuitively speaking only. There's nobody on this planet that can tell you better than your own intuitive guidance. I also feel that there's a lot of individuals that are being exposed in your dreams. These are individuals that had been working against you, people that had been trying to hold you back, something like this. I'm picking up on some family members, quite possibly a mother, sister, something like this. What do we have at the throat? The Tower, Aries energy at the throat. Libra, like I said, there's a whole new path opening up for you. There's a lot of inspiration that's coming through to you as well. And this in and of itself is really some sort of destruction in your life. It's a breaking down of some sort of illusion. Some sort of a paradigm is being shattered in your life. But Libra, what you will find is that a whole new universe is going to birth itself out of the rubble of the past. There's also an energy here of some sort of sudden insight that you get, I feel, right before all this happens. It's like the divine shows you, okay, Libra, here it is. You ready? The gates are opening up for you. Now's the time. Simply put, Libra, the divine is going to clear this path for you, and they're going to show you when the time is to make a move. I step, you step, this kind of energy, which brings me back to the message I was getting surrounding listening to your intuitive guidance only right now. I mean, really, this is how it should always be, okay? There's no reason why you need to listen to anybody else when it comes to making moves having to do with your life. Who could possibly give you better advice surrounding the structure of your life than God and your spirit guides? And be careful who allows you to actually take that advice. It makes a lot more sense, Libra, to surround yourself with people who say to you, well, what's your intuition telling you, Libra? What are you feeling intuitively guided to do? If you come across people that say that to you, Libra, those people are part of your soul tribe. Make those people your best friends, okay? Because people who are trying to give you advice based off of moves that they themselves have never ever taken, oh, well, I see those people as the enemy. Who else could be so arrogant and so careless to give somebody else advice on a path that they themselves have never traveled? What do we have at the third eye, please? The Emperor. Aries energy at the third eye. Like I said, Libra, you have everything you need right there inside of you. I'm picking up the energy of some sort of Kundalini force. You have a lot of spiritual aptitude about you as well, Libra. You also have a lot of stability coming your way. I'm picking up on a lot of endurance inside your energy. They're also emphasizing an increase in your fortune, your business, however that shows up for you. And for some of you, there is an energy here of some sort of recognition, whether it's in your communities or it's on a global scale. So some of you could very well be creators. I just heard podcast hosts, tarot readers, musicians. Take it as it fits. But what you've been working towards, Libra, like the next logical step in your evolution, this is here for you. So what you've been trying to manifest is here. What do we have at the crown, please? If you've been doing the work, there's no reason. Page of Cups at the crown, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. If you've been doing the work, this message is for you. This message is not for Libras who have been sitting on their butt and doing nothing, okay? This is not how this works. My readings are energy that is available to you should you do the work, or if you have been doing the work. You must put one foot in front of the other and be willing to change your life for the better for you to have access to this energy. Now, if you haven't been doing the work, this is a message here that if you do the work, this is the energy you will have access to in the future. You're all going to be on different timelines, so take it as it fits. And this Page of Cups goes along perfectly with what I just said. Page of Cups is a very studious energy. It's an energy of inspiration. This is an individual who's seizing the day, okay? They're synchronizing with their intuition, and they're going out and bringing these new beginnings into their life by putting one foot in front of the other. And because it's a page energy, it's a more immature energy, so not as evolved, right? As an emperor. So it's showing me here, and this is at the crown, so this is the message from the divine, that no matter where you are on this path, Libra, no matter how horrible things may seem in your life right now, you can, without a shadow of a doubt, can change your circumstances. And you can do it in an instant by simply committing to the decision to do so. Okay? What do we have at the foundation, please, for Libra? 10 of Pentacles, Barbatos, Virgo energy. This goes along perfectly with what I've been saying here, Libra. This is a 10 of Pentacles in reverse energy. I read these next few cards as reversals because they're demon polarities. They're negative polarities that are working behind the scenes through individuals in our lives to hold us back. This is an energy of loss of community or family, something like this. People that don't have your highest good in mind, but it's a energy where this is all required to step into this new timeline, to position yourself to access this Wheel of Fortune energy. These are also people who do not have your highest good in mind. They all act like they're sticking their neck out for you, right? But these are charlatans in your life. Picking up on a heavy energy of gaslighting. I just heard people who think it's funny to see you stuck in life. Makes them feel better about what they haven't accomplished themselves. Oh, okay. Wow. What do we have at the sacral? Nine of Wands, Marchosius, Sag energy at the sacral. Libra, this is, you have to create some serious boundaries here in your life. Not allow these people, don't give these people access to you anymore. It really is coming down to a matter of it being you or them. But the divine is showing all of this to you, showing you what's possible, showing you what you have access to. And the reason why you have access to all this is because you've been pushing forward despite any of the setbacks that these individuals brought onto your path. You are a real test of faith. Your resilience, your focus, your reliability, and your determination is what got you here. It says right there, a strong and faithful fighter. You are soldiers of the divine. You're bringing positive change to the collective in whatever area of your life that pertains to. You're valuable, Libra. So however this energy shows up for you, this is how you're being perceived. And if you're not yet on this path, this is the energy that you have access to. You go from being somebody who's essentially being ignored, not on their life path, who has zero influence over the collective because you haven't recognized your own self-worth and power, Knight of Pentacles at the solar plexus, to somebody who people greatly admire, to somebody who people want to work with. People just want to have an exchange with you to experience your energy. Libra, I know this energy. I've been through this. It seemed like just yesterday I felt this way. I knew I had potential. I knew I had what it takes, but I was still in that timeline where I hadn't accessed it yet. And now, there's not a day that goes by that I don't thank God for what I've been blessed with. Blessed with sight to see my way forward and step into my purpose. This is, in and of itself, the greatest blessing you can ever attain. Because everything else comes with that. Everything starts to come with ease. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to think too hard about how I'm going to do something. All I have to do is show up for my purpose, and everything else just flows. Because I'm not creating resistance. I don't have people in my life that create resistance and bring negative energies to make me self-sabotage based off of negative projections that they feed into my psyche that cause me to self-sabotage. Picking up on a lot of negative projections, Libra. See, the way I see negative projections, it's an energy that causes you to self-sabotage. So this can be somebody planting a little seed of self-doubt. And then all of a sudden you start to second-guess yourself, question yourself. And so it could be perceived as you sabotaging yourself. But if you didn't have that person around you to begin with, that never would have happened. So see how that works? So it's like it's undercover evil. You don't see it coming. This was really the downfall of me for many years, Libra. Perceivably, I was doing everything I possibly could right in regards to working hard at whatever I was being led to do, but not getting anywhere. That energy of the harder you work, the more you lose kind of energy. Recent years, the years leading up to my awakening, I just noticed an increase in this. It was mind-blowing. I just felt like the universe had completely forgotten about me, that maybe I was a mistake, that I wasn't significant, that I had nothing to offer. And then I started going through my spiritual awakening, and I realized it was all an illusion because it was the complete opposite. I realized I had a lot to offer, and that my purpose was incredibly important. The way I serve the collective, the way I serve all of you. And then I started to look deeper into my life, my past, my childhood, and started to see that my entire path throughout my whole life was based around keeping me away from where I am right now. And it does make sense, right? Makes perfect sense. Because how many of you do I reach out there? Tens of thousands of you every week. I think my channel gets roughly 100,000 views a week. It's a lot of people. But all I'm doing here, Libra, is just telling you what I've been through myself and what I discovered amongst all of that. So what I'm telling you here right now, Libra, is that the lower you feel, the more insignificant you feel, just know it's because you have a very significant, very important role to play here in this life cycle in your lifetime. So I promise you, Libra, no matter how dark it may seem in your life right now, it is an illusion. It's to keep you away from the truth. What do we have at the solar plexus? Too many cards. What do we have at the solar plexus? Wow, 2 towers. Aries energy, Visago, so tower and tower. Boom. promoter of discord, war, arguments, and falsehood. This goes along perfectly with what I'm saying, Libra. And what I was saying at the beginning of the reading about the two sides of judgment, you obviously being on the positive side, and those that were keeping you off of your path being on the negative side. This represents that, okay? This is them trying to avert this change, this massive change that comes through as soon as you recognize your own power and self-worth. However this reading shows up for you, because they know, something tells them that when you step into this new timeline, it's over for them. These energies are trying to play God. God brings through the tower. It's like the red button in the Oval Office. That is the energy that clears the pathway for you, clears the runway for takeoff before you take off into that new timeline, energetically speaking. And as soon as you do that, the horns of judgment blow on these individuals' lives. They are sentenced to karma. And now this life cycle has been surrendered to the judgment angel, and they will now be imprisoned, mentally speaking. I see karma as like mental imprisonment. That guilt of what you've done, playing over and over in your mind, like a broken record or a broken film strip. You having visions of the horrors you've brought into the world. That's a form of karma. And I feel that this is the karma these individuals are going to be faced with. All the things they've done to you will be playing in their mind like a broken film strip, just repeating over and over. It's an energy of madness. And these individuals having their third eye overtaken and pried open for the rest of their lives for what they did to you. This could be family. This could be people you're dealing with in your work sector. And for you Libras who are dealing with individuals, if you are in the, let's say, tarot community, and you've been dealing with other tarot readers causing problems in your life, which is something that we see a lot in this community, then I'm picking up on those individuals. This is going to be a part of their karma. It's like an energy of madness. What I'm picking up here intuitively is they just said it's worse than death. They're not going to let them get off that easy. Alrighty, let's keep going here. What do we have at the heart, please? Knight of Swords, Hares, criticism. So this is a Knight of Swords in reverse energy. This is a horrible energy. This is an energy of deliberate cruelty. It's also a very violent, competitive kind of energy. It's like they were doing this in the shadows. People messing with you, messing with your foundation, messing with your money, your stability, messing with your self-confidence. Something like this, just take it as it fits, is what I'm really picking up here. Doing things to scatter your energy, make you feel tired or confused. These energies are completely out of control. But their day is coming. Oh yes. Oh yes, it is. For these rats, right? The devil sent these rats for your purpose, for your blessings. Libra, where you're going, there'll always be some element of this. I do feel you know this, but as time goes on, it will just be something that you become so used to that dealing with these energies will just become second nature. It won't even be a thing anymore. I know this energy. I've gotten pretty good with dealing with this sort of stuff. There'll always be somebody, Libra. Always. Always somebody trying to sneak up and steal your crown, right? I bet I can get that off Libra's head. And then we have Mihail, Leo energy, restoration of life. This is the sun. Complete happiness and joy, Libra. A lot of you are entering a new life cycle. There's a lot of success coming into your life. And again, I'm hearing you're going to be feeling an increase in energy. It's an energy of vitality. If you're feeling a lack of self-confidence or you're doubting yourself, this is going to go away. This was just all some sort of energy they were using to cloud your perspective. If you've been feeling down or depressed, this is also going to start washing away. This is all projected energies. It's not actually you. It's just some weird energetic frequencies that these energies have been putting out towards the Libra collective. Simply put, Libra, it's just an energy of jealousy and word witchery and trying to manipulate outcomes is what I'm getting here. There's an energy here of spiritual purity as well, Libra. I feel that the divine is purifying your energy as you step into this new timeline. I just feel like this new reinvigorated energy inside the Libra collective, the individuals who've been doing the work, who are on this path. And because of this, there's going to be a huge increase in your materials on the physical plane. You do the work in spirit, and then by divine law, it shows up in the physical. What do we have at the throat, please? 8 of Cups, Pisces energy at the throat. EIL. God, the pleasure of man's children. Transformation, gives consolation in adversity. This is you seeing through all these illusions, Libra. The smoke is clearing. It's energy of you moving on, withdrawing from this timeline, preparing yourself to step into a whole new life cycle, a whole new season. And for you Libras who are just now starting out on this path, this is a message here that it's time to leave everything that does not serve your highest good behind. It's time to answer the call. We have 2 towers, Judgment, and Wheel of Fortune on this table. This is some powerful energy, Libras. For you Libras who have been doing the work, you're stepping into a higher life cycle. For those of you starting out on this journey, you're about to step into the first cycle of your ascension. The energy is here to support you, but you have free will. So it's up to you to accept the invitation. What do we have at the third eye, please, for Lib? 7 of Swords, Manikel, Aquarius energy. God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil, appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. This is an energy of breaking free, Libras. No matter where you are on this timeline, there's an energy that's lifting up off of you. You're going to be feeling much lighter. Whoever this was who's been doing this to you is going to be illuminated to you, and I feel it's going to happen in the dream space. And then slowly it will start to trickle down into our waking life. You're going to see who's been deceiving you behind your back, is what I just heard. Very sneaky, stealth-like energy the divine's going to show you. It's like you step into the new life cycle, and your spirit guides are like, hey, Lib, come over here, we got something to show you, before you step into the new life cycle. And they show you the individual and what's playing over and over in their mind, that broken film strip. And you see the person marinating in their own madness and wickedness. The visual representation that I'm seeing in my mind are these giant angel spirit guides standing next to you, and they're holding an iPad, showing you this person on their iPad. I guess they have iPads at Divine Headquarters. What do we have at the crown, please, for Lieb to close out the reading? Queen of Swords, and we end on your energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with this Queen of Swords, Ha-Emia. God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Libra, I feel like you guys are very independent in your thoughts and your judgments. This is why you're carving out this path. I get this visionary energy from you. This is the energy of a leader. Libra, I'm getting this very far-sighted, very intuitive energy from you. Very strong-minded, very upfront and honest. So you see things before they even happen, Libra, which is what I'm picking up here. I feel like I'm picking up on a lot of intuitives right now. People have judged you because of this, but this is all changing. I feel that there's a paradigm shift happening inside the Libra collective where you're going from somebody who people have always perceived as just kind of off or odd to somebody who's very well respected and somebody who was always right. Boy, do I know that energy. I know that energy well, Libra. So I definitely can relate to that. But whatever the case, Libra, it's because you've stayed the course. You haven't allowed these individuals' projections of you to knock you off your path. You've remained very graceful and very level-headed to some degree under pressure here, Libra. Or you've gotten much better at doing this. But whatever the case, Libra, your hard work is what's gotten you here. Your connection you have with the divine and your spirit guides is what's gotten you here. No one else. Just you. And to you Libras who are just now starting out on this path, this is what you can have access to, should you be willing to put in the work like the other class of Libras that are graduating onto a new level in their ascension. This is an incredibly powerful energy we have on this table, Libra, and I'm happy to see it for you. It's very well deserved. Libra, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Libra. Take care.